In this lesson, we're going to learn about the EFIT tools for making global or holistic changes to the face. The lesson will be divided into 4 sections. We'll start by explaining the reasons and motivation for allowing EFIT6 to make global changes to the face. We'll then explain the attributes tool, which enables you to change certain characteristics of the facial appearance using sliders. We'll then demonstrate the ethnicity tool, which is used for creating a face of mixed ethnicity. And finally, we'll explain the use of the blend tool for mixing together the faces which are shown in EFIT's easy mode. Note that you can use the index in the notes below to directly access any of these specific sections. In this section of the lesson, we're going to explain why holistic transformation is useful. In general, a holistic attribute is one that affects the appearance of multiple features simultaneously. For example, to make a face appear older, we may need to make the lips thinner, the mouth drop a little, have wrinkles around the eyes and forehead, and so on. Similarly, to increase the hostility of a face, the eyes, mouth and jaw are all typically altered in a subtle way. When describing faces naturally, people will generally use a mix of feature-specific language, for example, he had large round eyes and a square chin, alongside terms that describe properties of the face as a whole, for example, he had a hostile or aggressive face, or simply he looked older, or he was probably of mixed ethnicity. For this reason, it's helpful to be able to change or transform the appearance of the face according to such holistic attributes. The holistic transformations in EFIT6 are made using labelled slider controls, which either increase or decrease the particular attribute. In this section of the lesson, we're going to explain the attributes tool, which allows you to change certain characteristics of the facial appearance using labelled sliders. Click on the attributes tool. A number of label sliders appear inside the tool panel. To increase the perceived attribute, we simply move the slider to the right. To decrease it, we move the slider to the left. You'll notice that moving any slider results in all the others automatically adjusting. This is normal behaviour and reflects the fact that the attributes are related to one another. You can compare the face before and after the transformation by selecting the radio button Original and Modified. Click on the altered face to directly accept the changes. Note the orange box appears round it to confirm. If you happen to click on the original version of the face, your changes will be rejected. In this section of the lesson, we're going to demonstrate the ethnicity tool, which enables you to transform faces to a mixed ethnicity. We click on the ethnicity tool. Note that when EFIT is started, you're asked to select a single ethnicity, which for convenience we'll call the base ethnicity. In this particular example, the base ethnicity is Hispanic. We then use the drop-down menu to select the target ethnicity. We simply drag the slider to the right to effect the transformation. You can compare the face before and after by checking the radio button Original and Modified. Click on the altered face directly to accept the changes. Note the orange box which appears around it to confirm your changes. In this section of the lesson, we're going to explain the blend tool, which creates new faces by mixing together existing ones. The blend tool allows the eyewitness to mix together 2 or more faces that bear some similarity to the target appearance. This is best illustrated through an example. At the moment, EFIT6 is in the easy mode of operation, in which 9 faces are shown. Suppose the witness indicates that face number 1 and face number 6 bear some similarity to the target appearance, but they're not able to articulate what precisely is right and wrong about each face. Under these circumstances, you can offer to show the witness a mixture of the two faces, in the hope that the blended face will be better than any of the existing faces. Click on the blend tool, and then it's generally best to check the radio button that says show group and blended. This will show the 9 faces that are available for blending, and on the right the blended face that you're going to produce. We identified faces number 1 and number 6 as being the faces we're going to mix together. We simply drag the sliders to the right and the blended face appears. Here we have an approximately 50-50 mix of faces 1 and 6. Note that there are options to view just the group of faces or the blended face alone. If the eyewitness considers that the blended face is better than any of the examples in the group of 9, they click directly on the face to accept those changes. If they don't wish to accept the blended face as an improvement, you can simply exit the blend tool by clicking on any other tool in the tool panel to the left.